you ready to join me on this journey to follow this beautiful man's career in football management and see if he can go from a nobody to a somebody? His name is Silvio Rame, the Switzerland man. He is 39 years of age and he is jumping into his first ever job in professional football. And as you can see, he's a beautiful looking man. Now we have 3 offers for him to kickstart his career. The first one is a club from Norway, a second is a club from Argentina, and the third club is from Romania. And now it is up to him to decide where he goes, who he wants to manage, and this is what he decided.
I am not here to babysit a sinking ship forever. I want a club that has blood, chaos, passion. For me, Argentina, Riestra. In Buenos Aires, every match is a war. If I survive there, the world notices me. If I die, at least I die with fire in my chest.
And there you have it, he has signed for the Argentinian side, and his first step into football management will be in South America. Now we are here, and there is a lot to do, a lot to be done to see his career be a success. Now how I am doing this, as I have my little helper here, ChatGPT, okay? Don't hate the AI. He's role-playing well here. I've got him set up a complete personality. I will be sending him squad lists, transfer offers. We'll be deciding which positions he wants to sign, whether he wants to apply for a job, whether he wants to leave the club. All these sort of things will be completely decided by him, and he will voice his opinions very loudly. And we'll see if he can make it in management, going from the lowest to maybe winning a Champions League. Or maybe a World Cup, because potentially we could be managing international. But now, first things first, let's get him to introduce himself properly and also tell us the system he's going to implement.
I'm Silvio Rame, call me Mister. We play a 3-2-2-3. 3 at the back, wing-backs are the engines, 2 mezzalas break lines, a front 3 hunts. Identity, waves of pressing, fast transitions, youth with iron lungs. Be brave, run hard, think fast. If you do, you start.
There you go. He has introduced himself to you and to the club, and it's time for him to kickstart his journey, and we'll see if he's good or whether he's shocking. So he has done his research and he has selected his starting 11. We're playing he wants a 3-4-3, but he wants wing back. So it's basically a 5-2-3 basically. So this is how the team looks. For some reason he's put a striker right wing, but we do not judge. But this is how the team looks. This is how the tactics look. So we're doing high pressing, balanced build up, and a high line of 82. These are the roles. So this is it out of position, sorry. So it's a 5-2-3. In position, that looks good. The left back and the centre mid are holding hands, but hey, who are we to judge? He knows what he's doing. He's a professional manager. Okay, so we have gone through the squad. He has transfer listed a few players, loan listed a few players as well. So we've also set up what signings he wants. He's looking for 3 players, a midfielder, a right back, and a striker. Again, how we're going to do this, I'm going to let it scout for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then I'm simply going to randomize and get 3 choices. I'll send those choices to him per position, and he will decide who we go after. If we go after someone and we can't negotiate it, we fail or whatever, then we don't sign that position for this window. So we have sold our first player. It is one of the transfer listed players. Gaffer says goodbye to Alonso, I do believe is his name. We've sold him for 350k. So we have our first match of pre-season. We draw 2-2. Not bad start, undefeated. Well, would you actually believe it? We've won the pre-season friendly. It's not something to celebrate, but it's still cool. It's a start of something special. He's brewing something. So we have our first game of the season here. Some signings will be coming in. I've got a couple of days left before they're fully scouted, and then I'll allow our brother in charge to decide who we will chase. But we will be quick simming this. We lose 2-1. We had the lead just after the start of the second half, but we did get dominated. We do lose. To be fair, we are one of the lowest ranked teams in this league, so he's going to have to do wonders to turn this around. We have our second match day here. We get a point. Again, we bottle a lead. 82nd minute goal. But we get our first point as a manager. Well, not me. You know what I'm saying. So we are making moves in the market. It is deadline day in January, and the gaffer has chosen his 3 players he wants to sign with the budget we have. The first one is the striker. He is a free agent, so that is very promising for us, which we do. So we have our first signing into the club. We'll see if that changes plans, changes anything? He may just sit on the bench. I don't know. Given the number 11, apparently. Okay. We've got our second signing, and unfortunately, we won't be able to get the third signing because the player he chose, we can't afford his release fee, and the club is refusing to even negotiate. So we've got our 2 summer signings. He's got no legs. That's awesome. Well, it's not summer signing. I don't know. It's January. It's summer for me in New Zealand. You know, it's difficult time zones. Where's your legs at? Number 16. The new man on the block, and oh, he's getting the treatment, I tell you. The star man treatment. Okay, and the manager has made the decision that Andre is going to be starting at the right back, but Herrera, even though he's 69 rated, is getting dropped for the new man up front. Looking at the team, I think he's made a mistake. We've got a 69 striker right here. We've got a 67 rated striker on the bench. I think we should have targeted a right wing because we're playing a striker right wing. We probably should have targeted that. But again, maybe he knows something I don't. But Lucas is in. Andre is in. The window is closed. It is time to lock in and hopefully succeed. So we have a debut for our 2 new boys into this team. And we lose 1-0. I'm going to keep quick simming these until we get a win. Hey, we win 3-2. Our first victory as we pull it back from 1-0 down to win 3-2 with Lucas getting his first of the season, the new signing, and Benegas getting 2 from the right wing. And apparently I saw that they had a warning when I load up the games today that apparently players might randomly leave when you calendar sim. So I guess we'll find out because what a bug, am I right? Okay, we have lost 4 in a row. It is not looking good for the gaffer here. We are still liked by the board. We'll see how long that continues. Okay, so the month wasn't as bad. We beat River Plate in a fantastic result, but we also lost as well. And as you can see, our manager rating is starting to go down. It's not looking good. In terms of our objectives, well, I haven't even checked. Run for the play. Whoa! What the... I think they have overestimated our ability here. We are nowhere near good enough for playoffs. Tactical breach. Your team's tactics have been leaked online, meaning your opponents might adapt their tactics to counter yours. Decide if you want to do some last minute tactical changes for the upcoming match. No. We fight and we win. We are in trouble. We have a red manager rating. We did not win. We got 2 draws and 3 defeats over that sim. But now it looks like we have a break. So over the summer window, which is typically for English, European stuff, so that means we're going to be able to make some signings before this big second half of the season. So hopefully, with a budget of 800,000, so we're going to have to sell some players. We're going to have to invest in the team. And let's hope the transfer decisions that the gaffer makes succeeds. Wages are leaked. The wages of all your players have been leaked, creating tension in the dressing room. Keep an eye on your team in the upcoming weeks. Great. Now, that's what we need, lads. So there we go, confirmed. Herrera has left the club for just under £1 million, which is good. An A rating, not too bad. Seems as though we lost our left back to Colorado Rapids in a release clause, I assume, because I didn't accept any bid for him. Well, we have had a big issue here. Apparently, everyone's just left. I'm not sure how this has worked. I guess it's because we're in Argentina and we start mid-season. People had 6 months left on their contract and they're just gone. They've just left. Like I couldn't sign them on a new contract. I probably left it a little bit too late. But they've just left. They've got 6 months left on their contract and they've left. So we've lost like 3 starters due to that. That seems pretty ridiculous. All right, our first signing of this window, it is a big one. It is number 1 priority signing, a new centre-back. Initially, he only wanted to spend 1.7 million, but they wanted 1.85, and the gaffer has accepted it, as it is a crucial position for this team, and we are on that shopping block, so, you know, 150 extra K on top. I think it's needed. All right, our second deal is in a new defensive midfielder. We've signed him for 1.25 million. His name is Enrique Lofolombo. So they slot straight into the team. He's put Rodriguez as the centre back and Lofolomo as the right centre midfielder. We do have some other players to sign, but we have to wait to get some money. Are you serious? A banking issue has blocked access to 1.9 million to transfer budget, temporarily reducing it from 3.8 million. We don't have that much money. I just spent it. Like, what? Did it just put us in negative? Are you serious, bro? We can't get any luck, man. We can't get any luck here. No way. So some players are just leaving for free. I can't do anything about it. They're, for some reason, leaving now when they still have 6 months left, but they're leaving now, which is awesome. And they wouldn't sign any, they wouldn't talk to me at all. There's nothing we can do about this. We're losing so many players simply because they're not seeing out their contracts. Bro, I'm not sure what is happening with the budget overview, eh? So we just sold that guy for 850k, and now it's saying we have 775 negative when we had -1. I'm not sure what's going on with that, to be honest. Let's see if we can get a win. Oh, Christ. Oh, good. I think, ladies and gentlemen, our first step into professional management is not going to plan here. So we've sold a midfielder for just shy of 500k. I'm going to try sign someone. I don't know what's going on with the budget. I'm going to try, though. We'll see what happens. Bro, we have no budget. We've actually somehow... So it's gone, hey, you have a budget of 3.8 mil. We're going to cut that down by 2 mil. When we literally didn't, and we had 400k, and it's gone, you're now -2 mil. We made 2 mil. We can't spend it. We are screwed, Matt. I tell you. We won! Maybe it's not all doom and gloom. Oh, my God. Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Give me a break, lads. The club has decided that any remaining transfer budget will not carry over to next season and be redirected toward other priorities. We don't have 2 million left. We don't. What game? We do not have the cash. Bro, now we have 2 mil. What the? Now we have 2 mil. Where did this come from? You could have told me sooner. Hold on. Bro, the negotiations in this game. I offered 1.5 million with a 25% sell-on clause because I know we're going to struggle to get him. They negotiated and said like 1.9, which is out of our budget, with 23%. I was like, well, how about 1.6 with 25, then 6.5? Like, what? What logic is this? Ladies and gentlemen, are going to get sacked. It's just, it's happening. It's okay to accept that it's our first job. Hopefully, when he finds his footing again after a sabbatical, he will get back to winning ways. Well, we got 1 win this month. We lost the other 2. That management rating is slowly ticking down. Ladies and gentlemen, what's done is done. What's done is done. The journey at this club is over. Let's get our manager's thoughts on this. Real heartbreaking first season as a manager.
Football can be cruel. My first step into management has been a whirlwind. We fought hard, made bold signings, and tried to build something under difficult circumstances. In the end, financial struggles and issues beyond the pitch cut our journey short. Still, I'm proud of the foundations we laid, and grateful for the chance to lead this group of players. I'll carry the lessons forward, stronger and hungrier for the next challenge.
Very well said, you know, a few shots fired at the club, but not too many. Let's see. I don't even know what happens now, to be honest. Suggestions. Oh, we have okay, so holy hell, there's so many teams. What? So he has made his decision with the 2 options that were really available. He has decided to stay in Argentina. There is a fight to be had here.
I come here humbled but hungrier than ever. Central Cordoba is a club that reflects resilience, fight and pride, values I hold close. My football will be disciplined and direct, organisation at the back, aggression in midfield and courage in attack. We will not fear anyone. Together we will rebuild and prove our strength.
And there you have it from the manager's mouth. It is time to lock in for our hopefully successful club. New club, new system. We are going to be playing a 4-2-3-1. This is how the team currently looks. And this is how it looks in the tactics. So 4-2-3-1, we're doing counter-attack, we're doing counter-build-up, and our defensive line's about 55, so it's a bit mid. In terms of without the balls, what it looks like with the ball, looks bloody good. Oh, God, what is going on? It's looking fabulous. He's cooking this time, I tell ya. So we've made our first sale. It was a player who has been transfer listed by the new gaffer. Or I should say Mr., sorry. The new Mr., because that's what he likes to be called or something. I don't know. He's a weirdo. Making a good amount of money. We actually have a big budget. We actually have 9 million budget. So add this on. We're up to 10 million. We could actually build a pretty decent team here. Another sale was done. Another player translisted gone. We are making a lot of money. Another player loaned out. Now this one, see, there's a potential issue brewing here, but I'm not the gaffer. He has sold the left back. The third choice. He has loaned out the second choice left back, who's 29. And unfortunately, we may lose our starting left back to a release clause. And we win our second preseason. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's PTSD. It's going to happen again. Going to get sacked. First game of the season. We're never going to succeed. That's GG. To be fair, we haven't made any signings yet because we can't. We lose again. Oh, baby Jesus. Are we just bad? I don't know. Maybe we just are the worst manager ever. Our first signing is in for the club. It is deadline day, and honestly, we couldn't get a lot of them scouted, so we are going into a little bit of the dark here. But the gaffer's had a go. He's had a pot. Hopefully, he ends up being good because we really do need a striker. So let's hope he's at least high 60 would be ideal. We signed him for 1.5 million, so I'm hoping. Oh, we got an A. We did bloody good on deadline day. Okay. 68 rated's not bad. Second signing is in. He is a cam, 25 years of age. We got him for 1.2 million pounds. This is one of the rare players that we actually got scouted. So he's 67 rated, which is excellent. Another signing in, we've got Caparo, 1.15 million. He is a 69 rated centre half, so again, increases our team nicely. Next signing is in a goalkeeper. I don't know if he's going to be a starter, but the gaffer wanted a backup keeper. So we have to see what happens with that. Another signing in, this time a free agent. We actually don't know his rating. 66, a little bit underwhelming, but it's a decent squad player nonetheless. And we have our last signing, signing number 6, Ferreira. Again, someone we don't know his rating. I have a feeling he's going to be 65 or 66. 68! Whoa! We got him for 800k or 900k or something. That's actually very good. So we're strengthening the team quite a lot. We've got all the new players on the bench. It's actually looking like a fairly solid squad right now. So obviously the new centre back's in, new cam is in, and the new striker is in. The other 3 are sort of bench players. He's pretty close. He is quite young, so I wonder if he would break in. He is 35, so I guess, yeah, during this season they probably will switch. But right now, that is the team. The window is done. Let's hope this time around we have a bit more success. So our objectives for this season is to reach the playoff quarterfinal. I don't know what that means exactly. I don't know whereabouts we have to finish for that. So I'm guessing we're going to get sacked. How brilliant. Well, our first real month of action is over. We got 4 points from 6 games. Not the greatest start, but they love us. I don't know why, but they do. Decent month for us here. 4 points from 3 games. Yeah. Wait, they hate us now. You just can't win. You can't win with these guys. So this month we get 4 points again from 4 this time. We're not doing awful. We're probably last though. But like compared to last season with our former club, it's not as bad. So we sit 14th. Hey, look at them down there. Look at them. Not even close, man. I don't know what make the quarterfinals. Would that be top 8? I don't know. We're not doing awful though. Hopefully we can do a little bit better as the season goes on. Well, you know, we're not losing often. We just can't win. 3 draws. We need to look at the standings here. So far, where the hell are we? Down the bottom. Hey, look at our club, man. Look at our former club. They sacked us too soon. We're sitting 12th. We've lost 2 of our 7. We haven't won. That's the issue. We just can't win. You know, we're edging closer to being a successful team. They've just got to back us. They sacked what? They sacked what? That is disgraceful. That's actually disgraceful. 2 losses in 7, and you've sacked us. No. I feel, nah. We need the gaffer's reaction here.
Sacked again for drawing too many games. It feels harsh, honestly. We weren't losing, we were competing, fighting in every match. But in this business, patience is a luxury nobody affords you. I came here to build something, and instead I've been judged on margins. Still, I'll wear it, every scar, every dismissal, because that's the reality of management. One day these clubs will realise they gave up on me too soon.
Talk your shit, man. Talk your shit. They gave up on him too soon. And now we are back to the drawing board, sacked twice in 2 seasons. When will we not get sacked? That is the question. But now it is time to move on to our next club. Well,
a warm welcome to you all.
We go again, ladies and gentlemen. This time we're off to England. We're off to Europe for Cambridge United in League 2. Hopefully our fortunes will be a little bit better over in Europe than they have been in South America. We are joining obviously mid-season, or not really mid-season, start of the season. So have a look at what the current setting is for Cambridge United. They are top of the league. What? Who left this situation? Who left this situation? We're joining a club in first, 1 loss all season. Now, the problem is, what happens when we join? Does it get worse? That is the question. Or do we actually have some success here, a foundation for success?
I know my journey so far has been rocky. 2 jobs, 2 sackings, and plenty of lessons learned the hard way. But I didn't come here to make excuses. I came here to fight. Cambridge United is a club built on grit and belief, and that's exactly what I want to bring back onto the pitch. We may not have the biggest budget, the brightest spotlight, but we'll have heart, fight, and a team that never quits. This is where I rebuild, and where together we prove a point.
And that's what we like to hear from our gaffer, and hopefully we succeed, because our luck has been arse at the minute. And this is our system. Again, we're going for the 4-2-3-1. We're playing this time kick and rush with counter and 60 defensive line. Without the ball is here. With the ball, still not the greatest. So this is how the team looks. It's a decent looking team. Weak in the goalkeeper. For some reason, he's chosen Hughes over Eastwood. Not my decision. Everything else looks pretty good, though. We probably need a cam and probably a right wing would be the main targets. But hey, that's not my decision. And a keeper, of course. We may have lost our first game in charge, but we won our next 2. So we're 2 from 3. And we sit with a 6-point gap over Bromley and Shrewsbury and Port Vale. Come on, this is the moment. This is the time in our career where we make a name for ourselves. Dodgy food. After a team meal, several players have reported feeling unwell. Was it necessary? Look at that! Oh my god, are you seeing what I'm seeing? We're on a 5 winning streak as a manager. Oh my god. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. It just seems to be going so well at the minute. We drew against Port Vale, bet Barnet, and then bet Shrewsbury in the FA Cup. And as it stands, we are only 4 points clear. I thought we'd have a bigger lead than that, to be honest. That's a bit concerning. Wages leaked. Oh, fabulous. But it looks like we've slowed down a little bit. Draw against Fleetwood, draw against Doncaster. That was actually not the FA Cup. Little bit of a wobbly patch. 3 draws in the league for this month, but we did beat Burton in the Cup, so we're through to the next round, and we beat Newport County as well. And with that, we still sit first, 4 points clear, only 2 losses so far this season. One of them was ours, so only 1 loss so far for us. We're doing very well. So the positions we are strengthening is going to be goalkeeper and right wing, which I said was a good idea. But it wasn't me who made the decisions, okay? Jesus. What? Bro, dude, nah, we're getting shafted. We've actually had a pretty rough month here. Only 2 wins in the league, 2 losses and 3 draws. It's not been our greatest stuff. And now we can't make money in this window. Currently sitting second, 6 points off Port Vale. We really fell off this month. Hopefully it's not a sign of things to come. Bro, what is this? Bro. We're obviously going to send him home if he's... Oh. Bro, what is... Bro, we're getting some bull now. I don't know if you'll believe this, but we've just knocked Cardiff City out of the FA Cup, baby. Holy hell. We need to get back in form in the league. We are going to look at making some signings. We only have 1 mil budget, though. It is a mega signing for Cambridge United. We came into this window needing a keeper, needing a right wing, but with the financial restrictions that we now have upon us, we can't really make any moves at all, but we managed to luckily get a keeper in for free But the executive order from the gaffer is that we will not be signing a right wing. We do have the option of actually signing one. But in his words, save the funds for the right wing in the summer. He is tempting, but he's not worth the money. There you go. So he has signed James Pantomis or something. We've got him for free, which is a very good deal. He is 66 rated, so hopefully he is the difference maker that can get us back on track in the league. Still some dodgy results, but we did end on a high. As we sit third now, we're moving not just out of the title race, but out of potentially automatic promotion altogether. Concerning stuff here. You're not gonna believe this. You're not gonna believe this. I don't believe it. We've been sacked. I think in February we lost, I think I saw 2 losses. Probably 2 losses out of 3 or 2 losses out of 4. We probably moved out of the automatic. Oh, it's a bottle job. He's never going to succeed. We've absolutely bottled it. Oh, God. This is sad.
I'm gutted. Angry at how we threw away a position we'd earned, but also proud of the players for what we achieved before the collapse. It stings because it wasn't about getting blown away. It was tiny margins, poor runs, and some luckless moments. I take responsibility. I'll sleep on the mistakes and use them as fuel. I'm leaving sharper, hungrier, and convinced the next chapter will be better. Losing the job stings. We led with our heads held high, faltered on the fine margins, but every mistake is a lesson. I'll turn this pain into purpose and come back stronger.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Matt. I think you're cooked. I think we're done here. I think you're a failure, and I think I've had enough. Somehow we've got another job. Honestly, I'm not exactly sure how we've managed this. Moving to League 2. Wow, what a step up, actually. Yeah, it's depressing. This is depressing. We are not good. And they currently sit 16th. Oh, God. But that is going to be it. We will see what happens. We may have to restart with someone with more potential. I don't know. Clearly, the man in charge, he just ain't got it. I hope you all enjoyed. This is something new. But I hope you all enjoyed. Like, subscribe if you did. Let me know your thoughts about this video, whether you liked it or you didn't like. Things that could be added or improved on to make this more entertaining, more fun. It feels to me that we may need to lower the strictness. Because clearly we're getting sacked every 2 seconds. I genuinely can't believe that when we were in January, we were top of the league. Within a month we're sacked. Well, not within a month, but a month and a half or whatever. Is incredible. How fast football turns and how bad we are clearly as a manager. Maybe I need to help the manager more, because clearly he's getting it wrong. But I hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you boys potentially in part 2 or potentially starting a new one, because this guy's ass and we may just have to retire him. Retire him and bring in someone with more potential to not be ass.